Right, so welcome back to another video on this channel. Today we have a live reaction actually for this one for Manchester City versus Liverpool, the massive game that takes place on the Premier League this Super Sunday. Now I decided to do a bit of a live reaction for this one. Not really a live reaction because I'm going to be kind of like post-commentating on anything that happens and basically just turning on the camera whenever something does actually happen in the match. But yeah, overall it's a massive game for both sides and it kicks off in about 10-15 minutes time, I'm pretty sure. But judging by the lineups, it looks like Jurgen Klopp is trying to go for a lot more than Pep Guardiola is, which is the first thing I noticed. Obviously he's playing the front four of Firmino, Jota, Salah and Mane, so almost like a 4-2-4 when they're in attack. Interesting to see how they actually do shape up in the match though. City have gone a bit more conservative. They have gone with Gundogan and Rodri in the pivot with De Bruyne in front of him, and then obviously the front three of Torres, Sterling and Jesus, who comes back into the side. But yeah, overall it's going to be very much an unpredictable game because these are two sides that have had kind of indifferent starts. I mean, I know Liverpool have been quite good this season, but they're still missing Van Dijk. Right, so score predictions, I think I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. That's what I always originally thought during the week, but seeing the lineups, I think Liverpool could potentially nick this one, but I'm still going to go for a draw because I still think because City are at home, even though it doesn't really matter that much without the fans, I still think City are a very good side and I think that they probably need the win more than Liverpool do right now. And yeah, I think I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw, but as I said, I think Liverpool are probably the most likely side to win it if there is an actual winner. So yeah, let's see what happens in this encounter. Should be a very good one. Hopefully we get a good few goals at least. Okay, so Manchester City have just gifted Liverpool a penalty. Kyle Walker's challenge on Mane in the box. 12 minutes in, we'll just see now if it is actually a penalty, and to be honest, I think that is incredibly harsh if that gets given. There is contact, but Mane definitely makes a meal of it, definitely plays for it, and it would be incredibly harsh if it was given, but they probably will still give it just because VAR, it's an absolute joke. Yeah, it has been given, so Mo Salah against Ederson to step up and potentially give Liverpool a very important lead in 12 minutes. It's an extremely long run up from Mohamed Salah, but can he put Liverpool into the lead? He can, bottom left, and Liverpool take the lead at the Etihad inside 13 minutes. And to be fair, it's probably deserved because they've shown signs in these first 12 minutes or so that their attack is going to be absolutely incredibly dangerous to deal with. It's been a pretty end-to-end game so far. I mean, neither side have really created many chances, but Liverpool have been a lot closer to creating chances, and yeah, I'd say it's probably deserved. And yeah, now the cat is amongst the pigeons for Manchester City. They need to try and get themselves back into this game now, or else this could be a very comfortable Liverpool win. Right, so we're about 30 minutes into this game now, and I'm really impressed with just how much Liverpool are actually controlling this game, even without Virgil van Dijk. Oh, it's 1-1, never mind. Gabriel Jesus has just equalised just as I was talking. 31 minutes, Manchester City have got themselves back on level terms. I was literally just going to say, I actually thought that Liverpool were by far the better side, pure dominating this whole game, and they look really intimidating from a City point of view. So Walker plays it into De Bruyne. De Bruyne with a very good pass, and Jesus, that is an absolutely unbelievable turn of pace past Alexander-Arnold and slots it past Alisson. Well, actually, it's a bit of good fortune to be honest, because it's not the best of touches, but it gets past Alexander-Arnold anyway, and he toe pokes it past Alisson into the bottom corner, and City are back in this game now. I'm actually very interested to see now if City can actually maintain this momentum and actually use it to their advantage now. But yeah, now we have a game on our hands. 32 minutes in, 1-1 at the Etihad. Penalty shout for City, a major penalty shout. De Bruyne whips it in, and that's going to be given as a penalty to Manchester City. De Bruyne whips in a ball and it hits Gomez on the arm, and that will surely be given. I think it will go to VAR, of course, but it'll be interesting to see if this is actually given, because I would argue that's actually more of a penalty than the one that actually Liverpool got. Here we go, referee is going over to the pitch side monitor. I will be really shocked if they don't give this, I'm going to be honest. Here we go, about to give the decision, and he has given a penalty. Yep, not surprised by that one whatsoever. So City have themselves a glorious opportunity to take the lead going into half-time, which is really surprising because I fully believe Liverpool have been the better team in this game so far, but Kevin De Bruyne with the chance from the penalty spot to give City a massive lead going into the half-time break. De Bruyne steps up and he's put it wide. No way. An absolutely horrendous penalty from Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, I don't even know what he's doing there. That is an absolutely terrible penalty, and Liverpool get off the hook with that one. That has really shocked me, but there you go. This will give a massive boost to Liverpool now. And there you have it, half-time. Manchester City 1, Liverpool 1, and it has been a very end-to-end game, I must say. So from a neutral fan's point of view, I'm not complaining whatsoever. But yeah, both sides have had their equal fair share of chances. I thought Liverpool, for the majority of the game, have kind of controlled it mostly. But yeah, we go into the half-time break at 1-1, and it's anybody's guess as to who will come out the victors in this game now, because I really do think that either side could take it from this point. And yeah, all we can hope for is that the game continues in this vein of being end-to-end, because so far, from a neutral's perspective, as I did say, it's very entertaining. So yeah, hopefully we get that for the second half, and yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so just after the hour mark, and Trent Alexander-Arnold has just been taken off with a suspected injury. James Milner has come on in his place. So another big blow for Liverpool after already losing Van Dijk earlier on in the season. Now they've lost their key man in right back Trent Alexander-Arnold Alexander-Arnold, and very interested to see can James Milner cope with the pace of Raheem Sterling on that right-hand side for Liverpool, which so far neither team has really got at each other in this second half, but I do still think that there will be another goal in this game, and if not more than that as well, so it'll be very interesting to see who gets that goal and who can potentially take the spoils here. About 8 minutes plus injury time remaining in this game. City actually are on top at the moment and do look the more likely side to score, but of course you never know at Liverpool, they could just get a goal from absolutely out of nowhere, so it should be a very intriguing last few minutes. And to be honest, I'd say both of these teams at this stage would probably settle for a point now, so I wouldn't be surprised if it ends like this at 1-1 now, but yeah, hopefully anyway, one of the teams, or both teams actually can press and try and get a winner just to make this last few minutes as entertaining as possible. We are now deep into injury time in this game, 93rd minute to be precise, and Manchester City are well on top these last few minutes. I have to say they are looking like they're trying to create something past this Liverpool defence. It doesn't look like it's going to happen now, it does look like it will end 1-1. And yeah, there is the full-time whistle, and it ends 1-1 all square at the Etihad between Manchester City and Liverpool, so even spoils in the title race early doors. I have to say, a very good game tactically, because although the first half was very much open, it was end-to-end, both sides were trying to get at each other very much so, and I do feel like in the second half both teams tried to, you know, ease off a bit and try and play for a point realistically, and you know, they took their foot off the pedal really. So yeah, the first big title race clash between Manchester City and Liverpool does end all even. Quite a good point for both sides, because as I said earlier on in the video, it is early doors, so they'll take any points they can get at the moment, and there's still a lot of the season left to play for both these teams to pick up points elsewhere. Now my man of the match today was João Cancelo in left back for Manchester City, the Portuguese man. I actually thought he was very, very good today in left back for City. Looked very impressive, not only going forward but also defensively as well, which is obviously something that Benjamin Mendy has been completely lacking in his time at City. So could Cancelo be the long-term answer for City in left back, even though he is a natural right back? But yeah, overall not a bad game of football whatsoever. As I said, it ends all square, but yeah, that's where we're going to leave this video. So if you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like on the video, that'd be very much appreciated. If we can hit 15 likes on this video, that'd be very much appreciated. So yeah, that is the like target. And also if you could subscribe to the channel as well, that'd be very much appreciated, because we are looking to hit 700 subscribers as soon as we possibly can, preferably next week at some point will be absolutely amazing. So yeah, if you could hit that subscribe button, that would help us massively on our way to achieving that goal, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya.